Imagine pulling out what looks like an ordinary 1979 Washington quarter from your change jar, a simple, worn coin that most people would overlook. Now, imagine discovering that one such quarter has sold for an unbelievable price of over $200,000 in pristine condition. That's right, this seemingly common piece of metal, once used for parking meters or grocery carts, has shocked collectors with its staggering auction value. And if your 1979 quarter has the characteristics I'm about to describe, you could be sitting on $1 million treasure without even realizing it. The 1979 Washington quarter might not look like anything special at first glance. It carries the same proud profile of George Washington on the obverse and the powerful American eagle on the reverse, a design that's been circulating since 1932. But behind that familiar look lies a fascinating blend of history, artistry, and hidden value that makes this coin a collector's favorite. Let's travel back in time to understand how it all began. The Washington quarter was introduced in 1932 to celebrate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Sculptor John Flanagan's design captured the essence of the nation's first president, with a bold and dignified portrait that became a symbol of trust and strength. For decades, this design remained largely unchanged, surviving through wars, economic upheavals, and cultural revolutions right up to 1979. By the time the 1979 quarter was minted, silver had already disappeared from US quarters for more than a decade. In 1965, due to the soaring price of silver, the mint switched to a copper-nickel-clad composition, 75% copper, 25% nickel layered over a pure copper core. This meant that quarters from 1979 were made entirely of base metals, not precious ones. But as collectors would later discover, value doesn't always come from silver or gold. Sometimes it's born from rarity, perfection, and minting errors. The 1979 quarters were struck at three mints: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Philadelphia produced more than 500 million coins, Denver nearly 490 million, and San Francisco just under 4 million proofs. These proof coins, struck on specially polished plankets, were made for collectors and feature incredible mirror-like finishes. The regular circulation coins, however, were meant for everyday use, and it's those, in their rarest and most perfect conditions, that have stunned the coin world with jaw-dropping prices. So, what makes a 1979 Washington quarter worth a fortune? It's all in the details. Start with the mint mark, located just below Washington's neck. If your coin doesn't have one, it was minted in Philadelphia. A D means Denver, and an S means San Francisco. For proof coins, look carefully. There are two types of S mint marks from 1979. Type 1 has a filled or cloudy S, while Type 2 features a clear and well-defined mint mark. That clear S Type 2 proof is far rarer and far more valuable. Now let's talk about condition, the king of coin value. A coin's grade determines everything. Most 1979 quarters you'll find in change are worn from decades of circulation, making them worth face value or slightly more. But an uncirculated 1979 quarter one that has never seen a cash register or vending machine can be worth hundreds. If it's graded as mint state 67 or higher, the value skyrockets. At MS68, a coin can fetch thousands. And an extremely rare example with perfect surfaces, flawless luster, and razor-sharp details can command record-breaking prices. One such piece sold for well over $200,000. Yes, you heard that right, a coin worth just 25 cents turning into a six-figure prize. That's the kind of dream that fuels the hunt for collectors around the world. And what's even more thrilling is that these coins are still out there, in pockets, drawers, old coin jars, and forgotten boxes from decades ago. One flawless 1979 quarter could still be waiting to be found. But it's not just about condition. Error coins from 1979 can also bring in staggering amounts. Imagine a coin missing its outer clad layer, revealing a copper core on one side, or a coin struck off center, where part of the design is missing. or even a double strike, where the image was stamped twice by the mint press. Each of these minting mishaps creates a one-of-a-kind coin, and collectors love unique pieces. Some of these errors have fetched thousands at auctions, depending on their rarity and visual appeal. Then there's the proof variety. The San Francisco proofs of 1979 are not all created equal. The type to clear S variety, with its sharp, clean mint mark, is especially valuable. A perfect proof 70 deep cameo type to coin can bring hundreds or even thousands of dollars. The stunning mirror finish and crisp details make these proof coins small works of art, and for those in top condition, they are treasures of the numismatic world. So, how can you tell if your 1979 quarter is valuable? Start with these checkpoints. Asterisk: is it uncirculated, showing no signs of wear? Does it have sharp, detailed edges and strong luster? Is it a proof with a clear S mint mark? Does it show any unique error or striking irregularity? If you answered yes to any of those, you may not just be holding a common coin, you could be holding a collectible worth thousands. And if your quarter has multiple of these traits, say, a flawless high-grade Denver mint coin, or a perfect type to proof, you might very well be sitting on a small fortune. What makes this coin so fascinating is the mystery of chance. Millions were minted, yet only a handful survived untouched. Time, handling, and circulation eroded most, but the few that remained pristine became the hidden gems of modern American coinage. It's a reminder that even in the ordinary, there can be extraordinary value if you know where to look. The 1979 Washington quarter isn't made of silver or gold, but its worth comes from history, rarity, and condition, the three pillars of numismatic value. And it's not just about money. It's about holding a tangible piece of American history, a coin that's been through 4 decades of hands, pockets, and stories, yet could now hold the potential to change yours. So next time you check your change, don't rush. Look closely at every 1979 quarter you find. Examine its surface, its shine, its mint mark, because the next time you flip a coin, you might not just be making a decision, you might be flipping your way to $1 million discovery. Asterisk.